Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're here to watch episode 222 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is the season 2 finale. I am like so excited right now, and I was not going to record this video today. I was just going to do 221 and I was saving 222 for tomorrow, and I could not resist myself because the way that they just set everything up and the way that so much happened, and I know that it wasn't even the bigger episode because 222 has to be even bigger, is just... Man, I'm like so worried. The stakes are so high. They just killed off frickin' Kendra. So after that, I don't know what else they're gonna do, but I know that I'm most likely going to suffer. So for season 1, I basically just put all my thoughts about the whole season after the episode Prophecy Girl. So it was just like a really long episode that I uploaded to YouTube. But this time I'm going to do something a little bit different just because I feel like there's probably more for me to unpack in season 2. So I am going to be posting this video as just the reaction to 222 and my analysis of that episode specifically. And then the next episode that I upload is not going to be 301. It's just going to be a video of me talking about season 2. So if you're interested in that, great. If you're not, then you will have to wait a little bit longer for 301. Just a fair warning, if you have not seen Angel, please do not watch my reaction videos because I have seen the later seasons and I do speak of some possible spoilers. I feel like I already gave some sort of like suspicions on my last video and I don't want to be too repetitive, but I definitely am curious to see if this creature that Angelus and Spike and Drew seem to be trying to like make come powerful and stuff. I am curious if that might possibly be the big bad of season 3. A part of me is like they will defeat this episode and that's it, and a part of me is like they are setting up the season 3 big bad and you don't even know it. But I do think that this is the episode where Angelus like returns to Angel and he gets his soul back, and I think that it would be too easy if he was able to get his soul back and they were able to defeat the guy. But I'm very curious about what Spike's intentions are this episode, and I think that's going to become very clear. They really set up that he's been deceiving Angelus and Drew in regards to like being able to walk and stuff and possibly being very, very powerful. So I kind of want to see what that's about and how he's going to use that, because the fact that he hasn't told them can't be good. So I don't know if he's going to fight against them. I don't know if he's going to think that he's the one who needs to kill Buffy, but I do know that something bad is going to happen. And I guess we're also going to see the repercussions of Kendra's death, the poor girl. And not to be sappy, but thank you all so much for watching this show with me for 2 seasons already. I can't believe that I'm already heading into season 3. It feels kind of surreal, but yeah. Thank you guys, for watching my videos. It really means a lot. And for just, being in this ride with me. So okay, 222 season finale, Becoming part 2. I am not ready, but I'm gonna do it.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can...
Holy moly! Holy...
Stop!
Oh my god. Shit. That was not Buffy's smartest move.
Foot at the high school. Homicide suspect. Female. Blonde. Approximately 16 years old. Suspect is very dangerous. What is it?
What? What is happening?
The doctor said it was head trauma. She can wake up at any time, but the longer it lasts, the less likely it is.
I don't like where this episode is going. I don't like this.
Hi, Rupert.
I wasn't sure you were gonna wake up. You had me worried.
What do you want?
I want to torture you. In fact, I used to love it, and it's been a long time. I mean, the last time I tortured somebody, they didn't even have chainsaws.
Your daughter has a history of violence, doesn't she, Miss Summers?
You call us, okay? She decides to stop by. Be best she just comes in.
Fuck.
I've had a really bad day, okay? If you have information worth hearing, then I am grateful for it. If you're gonna crack jokes, then I'm gonna pull out your ribcage and wear it as a hat.
Hello to the imagery. Very nice.
Well, why don't you try getting off your immortal ass and fighting evil once in a while? Because I'm sick and tired of doing it myself.
In the end, you're always by yourself. You're all you've got. That's the point.
Spare me.
No.
The sword isn't enough. You gotta be ready. You gotta know how to use it.
Listen to him, I guess, maybe, possibly. I don't fucking know.
Hello, cutie.
White flag error, quit.
Let me clear this up for you. We're mortal enemies. We don't get timeout.
You want to go around, pet? I'll have a gay old time of it. You want to stop Angel? We're gonna have to play this a bit differently.
What are you talking about?
Talking about your ex-pet, I'm talking about putting him in the bloody ground.
You're pathetic. I lost a friend tonight.
I wasn't in on that
And I
raiding
may lose
party.
more. The whole Earth may be sucked into hell, and you want my help because your girlfriend's a big hoe? Well, let me take this opportunity to not care.
I can't fight them both alone, and neither can you.
Oh my god. This is weird, because I feel like normally my gut instinct would be to think that this was all part of the plan, because to me, everything's always part of a greater freaking plan that they have in mind. But knowing what I know of Spike, and his relationship with Buffy, and that he ends up being like a good guy, I guess maybe this is the end of Spike as the big bad, and now we're starting to see, I think it's Buffy, right? I think that's what you guys call it. So this is pretty interesting, because I feel like a part of me thought that this could happen right now, and that this could be the end of him at the big bad, but I was so certain that he was just gonna be a big bad a little bit longer. I love that Xander's always with them when they're at the hospital.
You're my best friend. You've always.
Oh. Oh, sweetie.
I'm here. She's just starting to wake up.
Aww.
Hey, baby.
What, your mom doesn't know?
Know what?
Spike. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Joyce knows. No.
Mom. I'm a vampire slayer.
Bro, there's no way. These two are killing me.
Have we met?
You hit me with an axe one time. Remember? Get the hell away from my daughter. Drew bagged a Slayer? She didn't tell me. Good for her. Though not from your perspective, I suppose.
If Giles dies, she dies.
Damn.
It's because you didn't have a strong father figure, isn't it?
It's just fate, Mom. I'm the Slayer.
What? Buffy, what is happening?
Just have another drink.
Don't you talk to me that way. You don't get to just dump something like this on me and pretend it's nothing.
I'm sorry, Mom, but I don't have time for this. Do you have any idea how lonely it is? How dangerous? I would love to be upstairs watching TV or gossiping about boys or, God, even studying. But I have to save the world. Again.
Yes, You walk out of this house, don't even think about coming back.
Damn, Joyce. That was a bit harsh.
I want to try again.
Try what?
The curse. We never got
Yes.
to finish it. Maybe we
Yes.
can restore Angel's soul.
I don't like it. You're talking about messing with powerful magic, and you're weak.
You proved too much of a liability for this school. These are the moments you want to savor. You wish time would stop so that you could live them over and over again.
Don't do it.
You're expelled.
No, she's not. What do you mean expelled? Mr. Bad Guy, sir, what are your bad guy plans?
It's Snyder. Tell the mayor I have good news.
The mayor?
See with your heart. I'll never leave you. Tell me what to do. We'll be together. Finally. We'll have everything we never got to have.
This is so sad.
Then only Angel's blood will close.
Shit.
One blow send them both back to hell. But I strongly suggest that you get there before that happens. 'Cause the faster you kill Angel, the easier it's gonna be on you.
Don't worry about me.
It's all on the line here, kid.
I can deal. I got nothing left to lose.
Willow, she told me to tell you.
Oh my god.
Tell me what?
She was trying.
Kick his ass.
Oh. I mean, I guess it is best that she doesn't know so that she doesn't get her hopes up. Snappity snap.
Hello, lover.
I don't have time for you.
You don't have a lot of time left.
But you really think you can take us all on?
No, I don't.
Oh damn! I guess Spike is good for reals. True! Why would you do that to Spike? No! Fuck.
I call on.
Willow?
Are you okay?
Oh my god.
Te implor duamne, nu ignora chesta rugamente.
Is this a good thing?
Nici mort, nici alfiente.
Hey,
Lasa orbita
speak English.
cari ava transporta
What the
subjectum
fuck?
la.
God is gonna kill her. Take all that away, and what's left?
Me.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck, Witchy Willow. Oh my god.
Buffy.
God.
God, everything's so muddled. Oh.
Oh, she's so relieved she doesn't have to kill him. Yeah, but that's not great.
Close your eyes.
What's happening? Because I got some goosebumps here. Buffy.
I think the spell worked. I felt something go through me.
Plus, the orb did that cool glow thing.
Well, maybe it wasn't in time. Maybe she had to kill him before the cure could work. And then she'd want to be alone, I guess.
Or maybe Angel was saved and they want to be alone together.
Perhaps.
Oh my god, Buffy. Where are you going? Is this seriously it? Are they gonna really leave me with that? What do you mean? Okay, well, this freaking episode, like, Buffy, where are you going? I mean, I understand that she's leaving. Like, it makes sense. They build that up really well with her being expelled, with her mom telling her not to come back, with her having to, like, kill Angel. Like, I don't understand. I guess I figured she would find some way around, like, I didn't think she was actually going to kill Angel. I thought she was just going to figure out a way to defeat the guy that didn't involve him. Like, I'm so, but he's not dead, though, because spinoff, I know he's alive, like there's a whole spinoff with his name. Is Angel just gonna be gone for a while? I don't understand. Because I honestly thought he was gonna be a part of season 3, like as Angel, but the way that they just set this up, I think I'm feeling slightly overwhelmed right now. Just the way that they ended this makes it seem like neither Buffy or Angel are going to be there at the beginning of the new season. And I'm confused because the show is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So of course she can't just go, like she can't just leave. I don't even think they would dare to do one episode without her. So how is she coming back in 301? Are they going to do some sort of like time jump where we don't really like, we don't see what happened to her, but she just comes back a few weeks or months later? Girl, where did you go? Did she go spend time with her dad? Is this what she decided to do? Like, avoid her Slayer duties? I feel like, honestly, both finales had a very similar vibe, just in the sense of Buffy wanting to quit being a Slayer. Buffy just being like, yeah, I'm done with this life. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go not be a Slayer now. Feels like both finales she really struggled with her identity as a Slayer and just not wanting to do it because the cost is so high. I'm a little bit concerned for her, you know, because she clearly already has a lot of like problems, and I always tell her she should go to therapy. And you know, after this, I hope she goes to like a meditation retreat or something just to like unwind and chill. But I guess it really it feels like they ended it in a similar way to season 1, also in the sense that like season 2 also had a time jump where Buffy had spent some time away from Sunnydale with her dad. So I guess if she did that in season 1, that's probably not where she is right now. But I do hope we find out where she is in episode 301. I feel like maybe she might not be in the entire episode. Maybe she's only kind of like come back towards the end. But anyways, I guess, what about Angel? When is he coming back? Because I was pretty in doubt if this was the end of Buffy and Angel, and I think it is. Especially with Spike coming in as a promising, you know, because I know that she's gonna have something with Spike. So he's coming in as a different like contender, and the way that Angel seems to be kind of gone, and that kiss did feel like a goodbye of sorts. Yeah, I guess this is the end of Buffy and Angel, I think. Which is surprising, because I thought that because they were restoring his soul, I thought we could potentially see them together for a little bit like longer, but I guess not. I guess maybe Angel's gonna be gone for a while, and when he comes back, Buffy's just gonna move on. And I guess they can't be together because she makes him too happy. So we don't want to have Angelus come back, but it's going to be interesting to see him deal with the repercussions of remembering everything he did as Angelus and just having to face these consequences. So I hope we get to see that, but it doesn't seem like we will if he's like in a different dimension and like sucked by a portal and wherever the hell he is. But I do hope we somewhat get to see a little bit of that. I did not expect us to see Jenny this episode. That hit me right in the feels, even though it wasn't her and stuff. Just seeing her face and seeing her back with Giles, it felt like an extra closure that I didn't even know I needed, and it really hit me. So that was very devastating for me personally. That was like the highlight of the episode, just because I got to see them one last time and kind of say a goodbye of sorts, because I'm still not over her being dead. This episode really played around with so many things of like, are they gonna do this? Are they gonna do this? Are they gonna, you know, I don't know. I was stressed the entire time. I was absolutely shocked that Spike was the person who helped them. I did not see that coming. That was such a nice twist. And it actually felt very natural. Like the way that they built it up, it actually made sense, because I feel like it wouldn't make sense for him to suddenly be the bad guy and then suddenly, oh, I'm a good guy now. But he still has like parts of him that are clearly bad, like when he literally just leaves Buffy and stuff like that. Like he's still kind of a bad guy, but we get to see that there are more complexities to his character than just being a bad guy. And I guess that's the Spike that we're possibly going to explore in season 3. I think that this episode was the episode that I feel like Xander and Cordy were most like, seemed like to be in a relationship most since the beginning. I mean, other than the episodes of like What's My Line and stuff when they actually start making out and stuff like that, but this was the first episode that felt like they were actually dating, which was different because I feel like they've been avoiding that somehow. But this episode kind of just felt like they were a couple and they were together, and I'm glad that we got to see Oz again, even though it was like so quick. I expected him to be like a more prominent part of the episode, but he wasn't, which is fine. I guess he was mostly there just for support towards Willow, but like he literally said what I had said of just the fact that like he's been so MIA. Of course he wouldn't know everything that's happening, and I wonder if they're gonna lean into possibly like upgrading him for the next season of him being like every episode, or if he's still gonna keep being an episode yes, an episode no, because I feel like David won't be in every episode. I think Angel's getting like downgraded from the intro, so I don't know who would fill his spot, but I guess maybe it could, or it could be Faith, because I know that she comes in, I think she comes in season 3, so I guess Faith or Oz might be filling in that gap that Angel will possibly leave. And oh my god, the Joyce aspect of things. There was actually a moment in this episode where I was gonna say, oh my god, is Joyce gonna find out? But I literally told myself, don't say it, Domi. You say this every single episode. She's not gonna find out yet. Calm down. And I was like, we're good, we're Gucci. And then I was worried when Spike would actually tell her. But then when they made up the thing about the band, I was like, we are good. She will not be finding out. Joyce will find out next season. And then boom, she kills a vampire in front of her mom. Joyce is as shocked that she found out as I am that she found out. That made no sense. What I mean is, I was very shocked that they actually did that already. I honestly, the one thing that I felt like was a given that would happen was just that they were gonna have a really awkward talk about it. And I kind of love / hate that they didn't, just because of the fact that it makes me that much more anxious for them to actually talk about this. But oh my god, it was so intense. The talk that they did have, you know, was different than I expected, because I honestly thought that it was gonna be a little bit more, like they were both, you know, they each had their very strong opinions, and I guess I should have seen this coming, but just their argument was amazing because they both had such valid points, which brings me back to what I always talk about, how this show is very delicate in the ways that they present different opinions, just in the sense of like, whenever people are arguing, sometimes it can be hard for you to pick a right side, because it's like both of them are right. You can understand Joyce's concern about Buffy, you can understand Buffy needing to leave Joyce and go save the world. So I actually really enjoy that they haven't had time to sit down, process this information. You know, Joyce barely had time to process it, and Buffy was always like, gotta go save the world already, goodbye. So poor Joyce, man. This woman is gonna have a heart attack because the things that Buffy will put her through. But I am like so excited to see Joyce's like character arc for season 3, just because now that she knows, it's like everything changes now. And it's like, I feel like their relationship can finally get to a new level of more like a friendship, even more than just motherhood, you know? So I'm very excited about that. I feel like, I hope she's gonna be supportive over Buffy once Buffy comes back home, you know, because she said that in the heat of the moment, even though I feel like, honestly, it was a little bit like a tad much, because even though you could tell that they were leading up to something like this, I feel like it was a bit much for her to tell Buffy not to come back. But still, you know, at least she didn't like commit Buffy to a mental institution or something. I feel like if I told my mom I was a vampire slayer, she'd probably do something like that. So I talked about this a little bit in the last episode, that I was curious about who this like friend of Angel's is, and I'm really putting quotes because I can't remember his name, but the guy who literally told Buffy what she needed to know and stuff. I wonder if we're gonna see him again, because he felt like a very weird character, because he just came in out of the blue, told Buffy what to do, she was like, I'm gonna not do it, and then she did it. Like, I don't know. I feel like he came in very suddenly, and then I don't know if he's gonna be gone or if he's gonna somehow be helpful in other occasions too. But I guess based on like him coming in, I kind of want to see more about him and find out like what he knows, how he knows, I don't know. About Principal Snyder, okay, so he is in like cahoots with, I don't know if I even used that word correctly, but basically he's teaming up with the mayor. I want to know what the mayor knows about Buffy. Like, is this a very big conspiracy theory? How high does it go? Like, I don't know. I'm worried about that and about the police storyline, because I don't think Buffy, like, technically they didn't really discard her as a like potential threat. Like, I don't know. She's not been cleared for Kendra's murder. Poor Kendra, R.I.P. But like, is she still gonna have to face consequences with the police when she gets back and trying to clear her name? Is this why she left? I don't know. Is she gonna meet Faith when she leaves? I don't know. Like, there's so many different things that could happen. They're doing this each time more, putting more and more characters in danger, you know, like Giles being tortured, Willow in the hospital, like unconscious and stuff. And like, thankfully Xander and Cordy were okay this episode, but like, they're always trying to mess with me, and oh my god, yeah, that was really intense. I really enjoyed that they've been doing that and just adding on like so many storylines and stuff. Okay, I think this is pretty much it. Thank you guys for listening. I think I'm probably gonna go into a little bit more detail about maybe this episode in the season 2 video, which I will be posting soon, because I'm gonna be discussing season 2 as a whole, and you know, this episode's probably gonna be a big part of that discussion. So hopefully you guys will be looking forward to that. And I will see you guys in 301. We've made it through season 2 with only a couple of tears being shed. So that is top notch. Okay, I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and bye. Hi friends. So I am back because something that has been happening to me a lot lately is that whenever I see these big episodes, sometimes when I'm editing, I end up rewatching the episode and I find out that I still have so much that I want to say. And usually I kind of just ignore it because I'm like, it's fine, it's just a few comments, like it won't really make a difference. But for this episode specifically, and I also did this in Passion, so I guess maybe we should get used to the idea that sometimes I'm gonna have these little like outros where I just come back and talk a little bit after I had some time to think about the episodes. But I think there are just a few points that I wanted to bring up. You know, the first thing would be that I think that Angel's death didn't really impact me because I knew that he was not dead. He's like the one character in the show that I know that he doesn't die because I've seen him in Angel. So this is not something that really concerns me. And I feel like I'm actually kind of glad that he is like dead right now, just because that means I get a break from him. Because, you know, after Passion, Angel really pissed me off. I know it was Angelus. I'm having a really hard time differentiating both of them. I just mean like, I'm a little bit pissed off with him. So I'm glad that he's going to be leaving for a while. I do hope he comes back to Buffy. Like, I hope this isn't the last time we've seen him and that we just see him in Angel. That's going to be disappointing. But I do expect him to come back, you know, at some point in season 3. So I'm not really worried about him. What really, you know, what got me from that scene was just seeing Buffy sad. That makes me sad. And, you know, some other things that I kind of expected them to talk about, but they didn't, were just, I expected there to be some sort of aftermath from Kendra's death. Because I feel like Jenny's death really affected everybody around Buffy because it made them understand that they were in danger. Just by helping Buffy and being friends with the Slayer and getting messed up in this kind of things, their lives would be in danger. I feel like Buffy was the only one who was affected like for a different way because she felt guilty. But I mean, like, Kendra's death, and they really brought this up when Joyce made a quote about it, like, oh, she was a Slayer just like you kind of thing. I feel like they had such an opportunity to invest on that, and that idea that Buffy, just like Kendra, is a Slayer and could be killed at any moment. I feel like that's such a huge deal and something that they could have really explored. And I guess maybe they still have time to explore it in season 3. But, you know, Kendra was kind of objectively a better Slayer than her. You know, she practiced a lot in those kind of things. So I feel like Buffy would be really moved by that. And I feel like I was definitely expecting them to talk about Kendra a little bit. But I feel like she was very, you know, that was not the emphasis they gave to the episode, probably because there was a lot going on, but I definitely hope that they haven't just forgotten her. I feel like something else that I feel like the finales are really trying to do is just bring out those emotions, and I feel like they did that from the start. Like with Willow being in the hospital, that was heartbreaking, but I feel like maybe it was on purpose. They didn't even make it as emotional as it could be. The second where Xander started like being open about his feelings and the scene really started getting emotional, she woke up. So I feel like they're doing that on purpose to tease you, and I feel like the finales are just going to keep getting more and more emotional and just messing with your feelings in general, so I'm not ready for that. The thing that this show really just, like, gets you into it so much that you forget that some of these characters like won't die. I mean, they might eventually, but I mean, like, of course Buffy wasn't going to die in the season 1 finale, but they're still able to get you emotional. And of course I knew Willow wasn't going to die right now. That doesn't mean that I didn't feel emotional and worried. So that just shows like how good they are at storytelling, that they can really get you like out of the rational sense of your brain and just make you worry anyways. Also, I think that we're definitely gonna have a hard time dealing with the consequences of Angel's death, just because like I know that he's not dead, or at least I know he's coming back. Like personally, I don't have to be concerned about him, but something that I realized is that all the characters are gonna have to deal with that though, because they don't know that Angel's coming back. I think it's still gonna hurt to see all of them have to grieve Angel and what that's gonna mean, like especially for Buffy. Man, I'm worried about Buffy in season 3. I can start seeing the appeal of Spuffy, so we're gonna have to see about that. But I do have to say that I'm very curious, and they're really setting up something very interesting and unexpected, even though I do think she's gonna have like another love interest before Spike. Also, this episode was hilarious, and I feel like maybe because it was such an emotionally charged episode, that's why they put in a lot of humor. Because even in the scenes, and maybe this is just a me thing because I have been figuring out as I record these videos, I laugh at inappropriate moments, like moments where maybe there shouldn't be a laugh, I laugh. But anyways, I think that they definitely did it on purpose, that it was such an emotional episode that they wanted to have the relief of comedy there just to make things a little bit lighter so that you don't leave the episode like very emotionally drained. Also, I really like that all the characters kind of proved themselves this episode, because not only did Buffy have to like be on her own because she didn't have Giles and make those decisions on her own about what she was gonna do, but you know, but also Willow like decided that she was gonna do witchy stuff and nobody would stop her, and she was so determined with it. Even though she was in a hospital bed, she was still able to convince them that yes, she was gonna do this. And Xander did the same, because he went after Buffy even though she told him not to, and those kind of things. So I really like that they're starting to make decisions for themselves. I think this is definitely something that we're going to be seeing even more. They're going to start becoming more confident in their skills and therefore more independent, which is going to end up causing more conflict when they do things that they shouldn't do because they think it's the right decision, when it's sometimes maybe not. This finale definitely left a lot more like repercussions than the first one, because even though the first one left a lot of open notes in regards to seeing how Buffy was going to deal with the trauma of being dead, this one left so many more things open. And like, I remember when I was doing season 1 predictions, I was like, I don't even know what to expect for season 2. I actually don't know. But I feel like, obviously, I don't know what's going to happen in season 3, but I feel like I have a pretty good idea in comparison to how blind I went into season 2. There's so many things that I'm already expecting of season 3, just in regards to like the repercussions of certain actions that have been caused. So I think that that's going to be very exciting to see. I think those are pretty much the things that I had like written down to talk about. I hope this made sense, because I was literally just in the middle of my editing groove. I didn't prepare myself to film at all. But I hope it made sense. I'm gonna see you guys for the next episode, which is going to be the season 2 thoughts. So I hope that's gonna be entertaining. Okay, see you guys.